What's up, everybody? This is your boy D from Oops Caught Me Smoking, but obviously you knew that because you clicked that play button. And I just wanted to take a little time out before we got on with today's show with special guest Kook LaFleur. I just wanted to take a little time out to say thank you to everyone out there that listens and watches this podcast. We were just voted number 9 on the top 10 marijuana podcast on Player FM. So thank you for everyone that listens on Player FM. Thank you for everyone that listens and watches on YouTube, IGTV, Facebook. To all my podcast listeners out there, from the depths of my heart, thank you so much. This does not happen without you. And let's continue to watch, let's continue to share, and let's continue to grow. No pun intended, but seriously, thank you from the bottom of my heart. None of this is possible without you guys. So thank you. Now, enjoy the show.
Scene 1, Apple, take 1. What time is it?
You want to get high?
That's right.
You caught me smoking. 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 It's a motherfucking podcast.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome into another episode of Oops Caught Me Smoking, and we have a very special guest on today. On our 419 episode, we have creator, owner, CEO of LaFleur Confections, the Infusion King, Kook LaFleur. How's it going, buddy?
What's up, man? I appreciate you having me on, man.
Not a problem. Now, we share a mutual friend. Let me get into this real quick. We do share a mutual friend in Johnny Blaze from the Cloud Chronicles. Shout out to him.
There you go. Shout out to Johnny.
Yep. And I saw you over on his episode. And go ahead and tell the people a little bit about yourself and what you do, where you come from.
Well, I'm Kook LaFleur, man. I'm from out here in down south Fort Worth, Texas, man. Infusion King, man. I've been doing this thing for like 5 years, man, and trying to get it right, man. Finally got some stuff rolling, and man, I've been cooking all my life, so it's one of them type things, man. Just a passion that I love, man.
Right. How long have you been in the we'll say the cooking industry? How long have you been a chef?
Man, all my life, bro. Like literally since I was old enough to turn the stove on, I've been cooking. Yeah. Like burning stuff and all kind of, what I'm saying? I took the hard route, man. I did a lot of experimenting to get where I'm at. So
yeah, when I was little, I am also a cook. I'm not a chef or anything. I'm not a certified chef, but I am also a cook. And when I was growing up, my grandmother never used to buy like sweets, like cookies and cakes or anything like that. But she had the Betty Crocker cookbooks up in the cupboard.
Yeah, I remember those Betty Crocker cookbooks, man. That was from back in the day.
Yep. Yeah, I used to sneak up there because I'm a fat guy. I'm a fat guy. I love my food, and that's never going to change. And I was a fat kid. Loved my food then too. So my grandmother wouldn't buy all these sweets, so I go and get the Betty Crocker cookbook out, and I would learn. I taught myself how to bake. So yeah, I've been baking cookies and cakes and stuff ever since then.
Bro, I know the feeling, man. Like, cause my favorite thing as a kid was cookies, man. Like, I can take a whole pack of Chips Ahoy and that thing be gone in about a day and a half, man. And you been not after none because I'm not. That's one thing that I'm not sharing, bro. I'm not sharing my cookies, bro. So I understand that sweet fetish, bro.
Yeah, exactly. Now, what kind of foods do you like to infuse, and what's your favorite?
Man, really, I can infuse anything, man. Like if I haven't infused it yet, I know how to infuse it. But like my specialties are brownies, cookies, Rice Krispie treats, gummies, suckers. I make Kool-Aid. I got. You know what I'm saying? I got the Kool-Aid and everything like that, man. So, but I pride myself on being able to infuse anything, like anything that you can consume, I can probably infuse it.
Nice. And you said your favorites were cookies and like Rice Krispie treats and stuff like that. To
Yeah,
infuse?
it's the sweets. Like my favorites are the sweets, especially the cookies. The cookies hold like I say, they hold a dear place in my heart. So yeah, I love to do the cookies. I like to be a little jazzy with the cookies though.
Right. Now I am also a cookie man, as we just discussed. And if I'm out in public, I'll throw some Kool-Aid in my little travel mug I have. And just want to know, I heard that you have infused water or are going to infuse water.
I can infuse water, yes. I know how to. I haven't figured it out how to infuse water. I haven't mass produced it yet, but it's coming. It's coming.
Nice.
We just figuring out how to package it, and you know what I'm saying, the exact measurements and everything like that. So, but it's coming though.
Oh, is it gonna be like a Propel, like a fitness water, like with like?
I'm gonna try to make it something like that, something a little bit different than the rest of the products, because it's gonna stand alone. Like with the rest of the product, it's like they all stand on their own, but it's like people like to get them in bulk. So
right.
Like with the waters though, like I know that it's gonna be more of like a healthy thing. It's gonna be for a different kind of clientele as opposed to the ones I'm selling to right now.
Right. Exactly. Now, I'm very interested in that. I'm a big water drinker. I drink a lot of water because I eat so much and I confuse a lot of caffeine too. But, but I am a big water drinker, and most people think that all water tastes the same, and it doesn't. From a water drinker, it like every single water tastes different.
Yeah.
And I'm very, very interested on how that infusion for water is going to turn out, and I'm definitely curious.
The process of the water, yeah, I know. Like it's a little scary because I've done it once, and it's like what I use, it makes the water kind of murky a little bit.
Right.
I'm trying to figure out a way to do it to where it'll still be the same water consistency. Like what I use, it doesn't damage the water, it doesn't do anything bad to it. It just gives it like a kind of like a murky look. And I don't like that.
Right. Yeah.
But it's an easy fix. I just gotta figure out the right measurements to do it right. So
right. Yeah, that would be my thing, is like the whole colorization. Like, would it be clear or would it be kind of brownish? Maybe green?
I mean, now if I can get it like a little green tint to it, then that'll probably be good. But right now it's kind of like a grayish murky type of thing. It's not brown. Like brown looks too dirty. So it's it's like kind of like just like as if you would put like, what's it called? Powdered sugar and water. You see what I'm saying? Like eventually it'll be clear, but like when you first put it in there, it's gonna have like that gray kind of look to it. It's the same consistency.
Right. Now, how did you get started, and like how did you decide that I'm gonna start infusing anything I possibly can?
It's kind of weird because like my grandmother, my dad's mom, like she passed from cancer. She had like cancer. I don't know exactly what kind of cancer, but she had cancer, right? Okay. So she ended up like she couldn't smoke or she couldn't do anything by the end, right? And she used to always ask me for my edibles. She like right around the time she got sick real bad, she used to always ask me about my edibles. I would always say no because I wouldn't want my aunties or my uncles or anything like that to feel any kind of way about it.
Right.
So, you know what I'm saying? When she passed, I feel like if I would have went ahead and gave them to them, she'll probably still be here. So like I want to help people that can't smoke, but they want to still live their regular life. They don't want to do nothing extra. They don't want to have to, you know what I'm saying? That's the service I want to bring, is like to help people that can't necessarily smoke and don't want to necessarily smoke, and use that help, affect that health. What word am I looking for? That, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah,
like don't want to affect their health and their lungs and stuff like that.
Right.
So
right.
I want to infuse everything so you can just eat it in your food. You can make a meal with it, and you can, you know what I'm saying? Like, 'cause that's a way, it's just way more healthy to do it like that. You know what I'm saying? As opposed to smoking it or breaking it down, doing a dab, or you know, like
Right.
it's way more healthy on your body. So
Yep. I am a fan of smoking, and like I'll probably smoke weed to the day I die. I love dabs. I mean, it's a one hit take and you're good to go. And
yeah,
and the
it's like,
whole edible,
like smoking like 2 blunts in one hit. Yeah,
yeah,
you
exactly,
know how big
exactly.
the hit is. I've took dabs before, man. Them things, them things will put you down, man.
It's always nice to have some CBD laying around just in
Yeah,
case.
yeah, so to mellow you out, man.
Yep, exactly. Yeah, like most people don't know that though. Like they'd be like, "Oh, I got too high off of this. What am I gonna do? What am I gonna do?" And I'm freaking out, freaking out. I'm just like, just take some CBD and wait 10 minutes, and it'll be fine. You
I
know?
mean, but most smokers, they like I'm the king smoker, man. You know, I smoke everything, so they don't want to take the CBD because it makes them feel a little bit. I used to be like that.
Yep.
It make them feel a little weaker because it's CBD. They don't take it as like the real deal. You know what I'm
Yep.
saying? Like they don't they treat it more like it's a synthetic.
Yep.
But what people don't know is that CBD and THC go hand in hand. You know what I'm saying? THC is like the attacker, I want to say, of whatever illness it is,
Mm-hmm.
and the CBD is the healer. So
Yep.
you really need both of them to be able to really heal whatever the ailment is, because you have the attacker and you have the healer. You really need them together. So
Yep, exactly. Yeah. Like CBD, like I use CBD every day. It's just like a daily vitamin, just like I do with my multivitamin. I have gummies because I'm not like I can't swallow pills for some reason. If I have to take a Tylenol, I have to chew it. Like my body won't let me swallow it. I don't know why, but
uh,
but yeah. So I get the CBD gummies and I take 2 every single day, and it's 50 milligrams every single day, and it helps me with joint pain, just just to keep me mellow throughout the
yeah,
day. Like not
I made like a CBD THC lotion. And man, that stuff right there, man, on your bones as now that I'm older, on these rickety old bones, man, look.
yep.
That CBD and that THC together, man, it works out perfectly.
Yeah, I had a guest on about 2 months ago. He's a caregiver and grower, like right here in Michigan. And
Mm.
shout out to Jeremy Schaefer if you're watching. And he had he
In shape.
yeah he does the his wife does the gummies and the brownies and the cookies and stuff like that. And he had a client that had PTSD, and basically he was sleeping like maybe like 5 hours a week, like not a night, a week. And
Man,
he took Jeremy gave him one of his brownies, and I think he ate like half of it. It's 800 milligram brownie, so it'll knock you off your ass. And
yeah,
he ate half of it, and for the first time in like he said in the first time in years he could take a nap, like a solid nap.
yeah,
But yeah, like marijuana, like cannabis, marijuana does miracles on things that people get hooked on pharmaceutical drugs just to
yeah,
get through the day, and then you end up becoming an addict. With
yeah,
marijuana you don't have that. You have all the benefits without
yeah.
the addiction.
And you can literally grow it anywhere. So
Exactly.
yeah.
Now I've heard something about Texas. Texas has decriminalized marijuana. Correct me if I'm wrong.
They've decriminalized it to
Okay.
where if you get caught with under I want to say 2 ounces. If you get caught with under 2 ounces, it's really like a fine. It really comes down, but it really comes down to the officer. You know
Okay.
what I'm saying? If the officer wants to take you to jail for it, the officer can take you to jail for it. But
Mhm.
it's just more paperwork for somebody that's going to get let right out, and they just gonna have to pay like a fine or a ticket or something like that. But if
Exactly.
you get caught with over there, I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah, over 2 ounces is probably a little problem. See, that's our limit here. Like we can only buy up to 2 ounces. We can't
Oh,
go over 2 ounces. We can grow up to 12 plants if you have your medical card here in Michigan.
okay.
You can grow up to 12 plants, I believe. It might be more. I'm not 100% sure. I don't grow. I just smoke. And I guess you can have I think it's 12 plants per person. So if you have 3 people in your household that are all medical, they have all medical cards, even recreationally, you can still grow a little bit, but not at 12.
Yeah.
And if you have 3 people in your household growing 12
Well,
plants,
piece that's I want to say that's 42.
yeah,
42 plants in, yeah.
yeah, that's
growing 12 apiece. I'm off. That's
24,
38.
30, yeah, 30, I think 30, yeah, 38, 36 to 38.
38, 36, yeah, 36,
Yep.
something to that nature.
But still, you're getting like, well, let's say it's a bad crop off of one plant, and you're only going to get, let's say, a half ounce off of it. That's still, that's 36 half ounces, man.
Yeah, yeah, that's 36 half ounces, and yeah, that's a lot. That's a lot, man.
That's enough to keep you going for a while. But yeah, that's the one good thing about living here in Michigan is that we have legalized marijuana. We really don't have to worry about the law. Feds can fuck with you if they want to, because it's still illegal federally all around the world, all around the country.
All around the country, yeah.
Yep. So
I mean, but that can happen to you in Colorado. If they feel like messing with you, they gonna mess with you. You know what I'm saying? And there's nothing you can really do about it. But it really comes to them. It really comes down to the money.
Yep.
If you're making too much money and they don't like it, then they're gonna come fucking with you.
Yep. I've seen them kick. Oh, I'm sorry. I've seen them kick in dispensary doors and shut them down, take all their product and all their cash. I've seen that happen. I've been pulled over just for working at a dispensary.
Yeah.
And the car was searched and everything because they smelled weed on me. Of course, they smell weed on me. I used to work at a dispensary. Yeah. So, I mean, I'm handling weed all day.
Smells now. Like, you're around it enough, your body just gonna smell like weed anyway.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, so I'm glad to see that Texas is now decriminalized. It's not legalization, but it is a step in the right direction.
Step in the right direction for sure.
So yeah, I'm hoping to see Texas legalized here in the next few years, at least for medical. I
mean, it's kind of because with CBD it's different. It's like with CBD, it's like more or less like it's more legal than it would be like CBD, hemp, and I think it's another one. No, it's CBD and hemp. Like they're legal medically. You know what I'm saying? So, but the thing with that is you can't tell. You can't tell the difference between a CBD cannabinoid and a THC cannabinoid and a hemp cannabinoid. You can't tell the difference. So it's really like it's legal medically all the way through. It's just that they won't acknowledge THC.
Right. Yeah, it is like that because you can just go out and buy a complete CBD strand with no THC and just smoke a CBD joint, smoke a CBD blunt, take CBD rips out of your bong. You can do all that good shit. So yeah, it is hard to tell unless you're the one smoking it. You don't know what it is.
Exactly. So, unless you're the one that bought it and you're the one that's smoking it, you don't really know what it is. And even when they do drug tests or blood tests or anything like that, all that stuff comes up the same.
Right. Exactly.
That's the problem that with decriminalizing or medically legalizing one of the strains and not the other ones, because you can't tell which ones is which anyway.
Right. So you're just kind of guessing.
Might as well just go ahead, and if you're gonna legalize one, you might as well go ahead and legalize everything.
Right, exactly. If you're gonna do one, just do it around the board because you're not gonna be able to tell the difference either way.
Yeah.
So I've seen that where does it get? I had added notes here. Do you think 420 should be a national holiday?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Bro, look, I think that 420 should be the day that we have the Weed Olympics every year.
Yep.
Who rolls the best blunts? Who has the best strains? That's when we should be having all those celebrations, but it should be a national thing as opposed to, I know it's some states that do it statewide, you know what I'm saying? Like California, 420 is damn near a holiday.
Yeah.
Las Vegas, Colorado, Washington, 420 is basically a holiday. People take off work for 420 on those days and don't get in trouble for that stuff. And they have all kind of competitions and stuff. I feel like it should be a national holiday.
Yep,
I
hell
feel
yeah.
like it wouldn't be wars if everybody smoked weed.
Exactly. Everybody being nice and chilled out. There'd be
Yeah.
no shootings going on because everyone's
Yeah.
lit at their house.
If you have a problem with somebody, smoke some weed with them.
Yep. They figure it all
Like
out
if
at the
y'all
end.
have a problem that y'all can't get past, but just sitting here and talking, y'all steady arguing, sit down and smoke some weed.
Yep,
I
exactly.
guarantee you're gonna find the words to get past that conflict.
You'll figure it out quick. You might even forget what you're fucking fighting about.
Yeah, exactly. If it's good enough weed, man, you're gonna forget about what you was arguing about in the first place.
Yep. Next thing you know, you're about to throw down, and then the next thing you know, you're playing Madden together. So it's great.
Exactly.
But
Exactly.
Bill Maher, I was reading a article, and Bill Maher and Willie Nelson both agree, obviously, that 420 should be a national holiday. In fact, they started a petition, which you can find at www.change.org/high-holidays. And they wrote a letter to the president of the United States of America, making 420 through 429, which is Willie Nelson's birthday. So April 20th through April 29th, a national, what does it say? A national, where'd it go? A national high holiday. That's what it's going to be called for 9 days straight.
For 9 days straight.
Yeah.
What?
Yep. And it originated out in Luck, Texas too.
Oh, okay.
So
See, I didn't know that. I haven't heard anything about that.
Yeah, it's got 32 signatures, or 32,000 signatures strong. So it's on its way. So everyone, if you're listening to this podcast, go to www.change.org/high-holidays and sign that petition. That way we can 420.
Send me that link. When we get done, man, send me that link, man. I need that because I gotta sign that petition. I'm trying to sign any petition that's gonna legalize Texas and nationally. I'm trying to sign all that, man. I'm trying to be one of the forerunners in making this thing legal, making all this legal. So if anybody out there, I'm sorry, I'm gonna plug myself real quick.
Oh, go ahead.
If anybody out there knows anything about legalization and getting this stuff going, I'm on your team, man. Like, call me, let me know you having events. I'll cater your events. I'll do all that stuff, man. I'm with you on that, man. I'm trying to help legalize this thing.
Right. Yeah. So
kids with epilepsy, too many kids with, too many illnesses out here with these kids that can't stop shaking, and you know what I'm saying, and this miracle plant is saving people. So
it's saving lives. You don't know it, but it's saving lives.
Yeah.
Yeah. My cousin has epilepsy, and she uses cannabis to slow down the seizures. Yeah.
I got a few PTSD patients, few patients with epilepsy, few patients that's going through chemo and stuff like that, and it's hard for them to eat.
Yeah.
And it's hard for them to keep an appetite. So I'm trying to help everybody, man. Because sometimes you that's all you got, Sometimes you need that little bit of kick to keep you going.
Yep, exactly. And like I said before, there's no telling what cannabis can do to help people. No telling. But I am going to go ahead and I'm going to drop that link in the description below for that petition to sign for the high holidays. So that will be in the description below for everybody to sign. So go out there and sign that petition. Because if you don't, I'm gonna find you.
I'm gonna be with them.
Right, exactly. Yep, and Kook gonna be right behind me. Now, we both dabble in the kitchen a little bit. Well, you do it professionally. I just do it for play and fun. But so what's your favorite meal to impress somebody with? Like, you got a big dinner coming up, maybe a lady, and you want to impress her with your cooking skills. What are you gonna cook her or them?
Now, depending, like, usually if it's something like that, I'll ask my lady like what she wants to eat.
Okay.
And usually, like, she likes my stir fried rice. So I'll make like stir fried rice, a little bit of lobster, probably a steak. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, I'll throw down. But if it's coming to, like, if I'm just trying to do something for a group of people, I'll probably throw down some wings, some nachos, That's what we're doing on Saturday. We have an event. I have an event on Saturday that I'm doing an evening with the LaFleur. Start looking for that. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, take him in if you want. Go ahead and plug that door.
Oh yeah. I got an evening with the LaFleurs coming up, and what it comes with is free food, free drink. You get a free edible from me, and it's all good vibes. We're gonna showcase my brother's new album, the one that I introduced you to earlier. We're gonna showcase his new album. Have like a little listening party. And my older brother, King Dub LaFleur, he does pictures. He's a painter.
Okay.
He's an artist. So he customizes shoes. He does like paintings, custom paintings, and logos, any kind of stuff that you need. So usually when we do the evening with the LaFleurs, it brings all of us together as a unit, and we give you all three at once.
Nice. Now, was he the one on? He's the one on TikTok. Excuse me.
Yeah,
TikTok.
he just got a TikTok. Yeah.
Yeah, painting your logo actually, the LaFleur's confection
yeah,
logo.
Yeah. He painted my logo. He just did a King Dub, his variation of the Lion King.
Okay, nice.
He has the Father of Eden. He got a couple of y'all need to go check him out, man. King Dub.
Yeah, hell yeah.
King
Dub
on Facebook.
On Facebook?
Yeah, on Facebook. Willie Powell on Facebook.
Nice. Yeah, go check him out, guys. But yeah, if I'm trying to impress my lady, my lady, because I'm pretty much married. We've been together for 10 years. So but yeah, my lady loves the beef Wellington, and so I'm gonna snatch that up. It's a little time consuming,
Yeah.
but it's good. It's
Well
worth
the
wait.
But it's good. When you get it, it's good.
It's well worth the wait.
I've had beef Wellington before.
Yeah.
I have never infused it, but yeah.
If you infuse it, bro, you need to holler at me. I will come down to Texas to eat that.
Look, if I infuse it, man, you be the first one I let know that I'm going to infuse it, so you can make your way out here.
Hell yeah. I can swing by Johnny Blaze's house on the way out too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He actually, man, I actually saw Johnny probably like a week ago, man. I went out there. I took him some edibles out there.
Oh, nice. Yeah, he told me about that. I thought there was still from the interview that he did with you. But yeah, he showed me some of the edibles, some of the cookies and the Kool-Aids, and impressive.
Yeah, I try to throw a little swag on everything, man. You got to stand out from the crowd, man. That's one thing I can tell. If I could tell any other person doing edibles or doing anything, man, stand out from the crowd. Everybody's doing edibles now. Yeah. Everybody's making brownies and cookies, but you know what I'm saying? How is your cookie different from my cookie? You know what I'm saying? Exactly. So
yep. Now you're like you have like a little Sesame Street theme going. So
I
got a Cookie Monster.
Yeah, I got Cookie Monster, Big Bird, Elmo, and Oscar the Grinch.
Nice. I think the Oscars were the ones you showed me the last time we talked, I believe.
Yeah. Oh, my girlfriend give me some of them. Hold on.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the Big Bird. That's the Big Bird right there.
Ooh, that looks good too.
That's a strawberry lemonade, white chocolate chip, macadamia nut.
Oh, hell yeah.
That's the Elmo. That's red velvet white. That's red velvet white cake with white chocolate chips, regular chocolate chips, and caramel. I mean caramel and cinnamon.
All right.
That's the Oscar the Grouch right there.
Yeah.
That got peanut butter, regular chocolate chips, butterscotch. You got a Cookie Monster, baby. And this is the Cookie Monster.
Nice.
You can't really see the blue in there, but that's blue velvet.
Yeah, I can see a little hint of blue, but yeah.
Spoon cake. Blue velvet, double spoon cake, white chocolate chip, regular chocolate chip, butterscotch, and Heath toffee. I love me some Heath. Rice Krispie treats. These are my truffle brownies. They got cream cheese and caramel. And then we have the Pixie Licks. Then we got the Pixie Licks. Suckers.
Nice.
I infused pixie stick dust.
Pixie sticks, okay.
pixie stick dust. I infused it, put a sucker down with it, and you got pixie
Voila.
lit. Yeah.
Magic happens. You're making me hungry, bro. I'm gonna have to go eat some cookies when I get done. I'm gonna have to put an order in or something.
When you get a chance, order your care pack, man. I'll send you something. I'll hook you up.
Hell yeah, I'm gonna put that out tomorrow. But I think I got one more question for you before we get on our way. If you had the chance to cook with any famous chef out here in the entire world, I'm not going to limit you to the United States. I'm going to say the entire world. Who would it be?
Gordon Ramsay.
Yes, my man.
Yeah, Gordon Ramsay. Because if I can either cook for him or cook with him, he's going to give me the real, and he's not going to hold it. Because I'm the same way. Yep. I don't know how to be nice when it comes to cooking. So he's going to give me the real, and he's going to give me real advice, even though he probably says it in a rude way, in a vulgar manner. But I do the same thing. So
exactly.
You know what I'm saying? It'd be Gordon Ramsay. And we'll have to infuse some shit, some duck or something.
Some duck,
yeah. You got to infuse some duck and some potatoes with some scallops, some asparagus or something.
That's what I'm talking about. Some roasted potatoes or whatever.
I came up watching Gordon Ramsay and Anthony Bourdain and all those shows on Discovery Channel that dives and drive-ins and all that. Bro, I came up watching all that stuff, man. And that's what gives me the inspiration for what I cook.
Right.
If I can do this with a hamburger, then why can't I do it with a steak?
Exactly. Yeah.
It's just more of a process, So yeah, if it was anybody, I cook with Gordon Ramsay.
I'm right there along with you, bro. If I'm gonna cook with anybody in the world, it's gonna be him, and that's it. It's Gordon Ramsay. Because he's like straight real. And sometimes you can't just be nice to people and try to and get through to them. Sometimes it takes a dickhead to get through to somebody.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. But me, if it wasn't Gordon Ramsay, it'll be, have you ever heard of the Tipsy Bartender?
I've heard of his show, yes.
I don't know his actual name, but he has two different kinds of shows. He has the Tipsy Bartender where he does drinks. And then he has one that's called Definitely Not Gourmet, where he just does random munchy food.
Oh, okay.
Right? I cook with him too, because he's a pretty funny cat. And yeah, I'd cook with him too, but them are my two people right there.
Yeah, I grew up watching The Galloping Gourmet and Yan Can Cook. So
I've heard of Yan Can Cook, but The Galloping Gourmet, I haven't heard that one yet.
I was little, bro. I'm old. I'm an old man. I'm like 39 years old. So yeah, I think I was like 6 or 7, and my grandma used to turn it on because back then we didn't have cable. There was no such thing as cable back then.
No, trust me, I'm 2 years behind you.
Okay,
so,
okay,
yeah. Not having cable. I remember we didn't have no caller ID, nothing. I remember when you couldn't even put *69 to get that call back. So you had to be at the house to get that. I remember, like, kids these days don't know nothing about it.
No, and y'all too privileged. The little rotary phone.
Yeah, I remember the rotary phone and everything.
Yep. I remember getting our first answering machine, and I would put music on behind me, and I would do the voiceover for the answering machine, like, "Hi, welcome to the Lovelies. Sorry, we can't get to your phone right now." And I would have like Keith Sweat or something in the background.
And then you gotta catch it.
Yep.
You gotta catch it on the radio, and then you gotta turn it down at the right time.
Yep.
Talk at the right point, you turn it back up at the right time.
Yep. We used to have the cassette tapes, and we'd sit by the radio all day. Like this was an all day event where I would just sit by the radio and I would just record songs that I liked off the radio, and it'd be record, stop, and then listen. You just listen all day long. Record, stop. That's how we got our mixtapes. I remember when you had to you couldn't even go on the computer and look up lyrics. You had to sit there and write them down word for word. Yeah.
You had to write your own lyrics so you can sing along with the song, man. I remember all that.
Yo, standing in the mirror with the sheet of paper.
Yeah.
Yo, I remember all that. Hell yeah, bro. But all right, dude, I'm not gonna take up any more of your time, but before we go, take a minute or two and plug whatever you want. Like tell the people where you are, who you're from, like again, or where to get a hold of you.
Well, if you want to get a hold of me, man, you can find me on Facebook, Kook LaFleur. That's KOOKLEFLAIR, Kook LaFleur. Or you can find me on Facebook and Twitter. Or you can find me on Snapchat and Instagram. I'm not on Twitter. You can find me on Snapchat and Instagram at Kiss the Cook with a K instead of a C. You can find me on both of them, man. And if you need to make any orders, I ship and do all that stuff, man. If you need to make any orders, man, just hit me up. Everything's gonna be packaged and good and delivered like you want it to be.
That's right. And I'm putting my order in tomorrow. All right, buddy. Thanks for coming on.
Appreciate you for having me, man.
Appreciate
you for having me.
Not a problem. Not anytime you want to come back on, you just let me know and we'll do this again. This is a great time.
For sure. Hopefully I can get to a point where I can just come out there and we can sit down at the table, smoke one, and you know what I'm saying, we can have an interview with me standing there. We could probably do some edibles together, you know.
Yeah, get pretty messed up.
Yeah.
We can do that.
Yeah, it's all a good time, man.
Yeah.
It's not a good time if you remember.
That's right. All right, guys. All right, guys. I love you. Stay up. Peace.
Scene 1, Apple, take 1.
You wanna get high?
That's right.